Hello, Anna. Okay. I need to use this music more. Shit, this music makes me want to fucking play, Starbound. Arknights. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Arknights, Landship Operations Team. It's been fucking... Actually, it's been fucking about a month since we had this entire session happen. So I'd imagine my surprise when the fact we managed to actually have a session like this again. Finally managed to pull everybody back together, and finally managed to get my ass to finish up the entirety of the next segment. So I'm glad to say we're finally ready to actually continue this campaign. It's been about a month, probably over a month at this point, but we're prepared. Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and open it up. So, welcome back to the Landship Operations Team. As you all know, last time, you guys basically had your homecoming from, Iberia. And at that point, you all basically prepared yourself from what you guys needed to get done. Kinesis, Gen Con, you managed to actually repair... You're currently getting your armor prepared at the moment. It's currently with a mayor right now. And I believe you studied to pretty much make some special poisons. Custodio, you seem to be pretty excited. Rally, you cuddled with your girlfriend. Diocese wants to try to continue in the royal family. Astra is also trying to do the same thing. Ruben is trying to... Snakes. Q one really likes cats? I forgot what short it is. I think it was a cat. Let's see, and Texas and Giuseppe are currently doing something very weird right now. That thing? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. What are they doing right now? They're getting freaky. But now we basically... I digress right now. So... Everybody, how's your current morning doing now? Oh, and Trench, you seem to be getting a little bit anxious as you all wake up. I'm gonna say last night, the night before, you guys went on specific dates, whatever. Because I'm aware that Trench went on one with Zofia, and I'm pretty sure Custodio also had one with Calcit as well. Because I want to make sure you guys actually had yours. If you guys want to try to wow them, you guys are allowed to do a performance check. But if you guys want to basically have a good calm night, you guys are allowed to basically just completely ignore that performance check. I'm high on drugs. You're doing beautiful. Custodio, you took the head of the one who spoke and you hang it up in your room. You look over at it, and honestly, it helps you sleep at night. Oh my god! Custodio, give me a second. Custodio, the night was going well. It was going swimmingly, but that didn't really satisfy you. So you wanted to actually go ahead and take a step forward. And by step forward, you really wanted to truly show your appreciation to Dr. Calcit. How do you think you do that? Before, I want to basically know, how do you do this? How do you go ahead and make this, make your date with Calcit above and beyond? Like, what is your ideal, the thing that you basically did to make this more Good. And Giuseppe, congratulations, your balls are not completely drained. You really need to stop having sex with your wolf wife. It's killing you slowly. I mean, she's not complaining, considering the fact that she's not the one that's stopping. I mean, she's fucking Texas. I don't think God himself can slow her down. Take her date on inside the Landship. You go on top of this Landship? Is that what you do? Okay. You decide that you go on top of the Landship, where you and Calcit get plenty of alone time. You both sit down on it, and you guys watch the Landship together. Calcit, you see her Calcit basically, she seems to be making great efforts to keep still, because you can see the fact that Calcit doesn't actually normally get to sit down like this. She's there. You know for a fact she's constantly working, so recreation time is something that's very alien to her. You're sure of. Though the fact that you take this as a date and whatnot, something that's not actually requiring her to do anything, something causing her to relax. You can see the fact that it's alien to her, but you can see the fact that it's also healthy for her. Because at one point during the night, as the sun was setting, you can feel her soft head pressing against your shoulder, laying down as she looks over at the sunset. The sun basically slowly goes down, and you both continue sitting in your spot. Not many words were really exchanged at that point in time, but it was message was powerful enough for her to basically seemingly almost fall asleep on you. Though, eventually, when the sun does, of course, going down, there's nothing more to stand there. Until she does eventually stand up and offer a hand to help you stand up too. Of course, being the gentleman you are, I'm assuming you took her back to her room. Okay. Custodio, do you do anything else at that point? Kiss your cheek, okay. Roll me performance. Custodio, you basically fumble on a couple of words at that point. It was a good night, but it was hard to basically end it on a good note. Though at one point you basically go ahead and lean in to try to kiss her on the cheek. As she basically does, she stops you with a finger. And instead of basically letting you do it, she moves over and kisses you on the cheek. Before pulling her head back and looks at you with a look, giving you a slight smile. She tells you to have a good night's sleep before she enters her room without you, giving one last room as the door pretty much closes your view out of her. And I'm gonna say right now, Custodio, let's see. You get bless for today. Well, not bless, but you actually basically get a. I'm gonna say you're gonna get a bless for your first initiative for today. Meanwhile, in Rally's room, everybody seems to be having a party in there. Even Ashler's coming in there. Lucius is even up, guys. Look, he's walking all the way over there. Hey guys, it's me, Lucius. Hey guys, it's me, Lucius, the comatose. I just want to basically come inside because we're all having a party in Rally's room. Explosive. Missile strike called down. Uh-oh, there's a missile strike. Uh-oh, she decides to call... So you decide to have a missile strike called down. Possibly because all the disgusting seaborn that are just spawning inside your room. It was really terrifying. They're just all over the place. They're stealing your stuff, Rick. They're stealing them. There's just so many seaborn all over the place. Look, there's even a sea basin reaper here. Hey, look, there's a gangster, too. Okay, I'm just leaving him. Okay. back in your rooms. Voices are freaky. Anyways, yes, your night was relatively a good one. Trench. Now, Trench, we never got to really continue that entire RP with Zofia, but so I'm going to go ahead and ask you, do you take a normal night out with Zofia, or do you actually try to perform for her? Am I healed up, or I'm still on drugs? I'm going to say you're all healed up, especially after a night like that. I'm going to say you're healed up. A night as magical as that, I'm going to say you're completely fine. It was one to basically immediately... It was like a smack to your brain, but not one of pain, but one of magic. Fuck it, performance. Alright. Ooh, Trench. Trench, Zofia basically... you basically speak words to Zofia, but they're more from the heart, spilling them out towards her and giving her honest words to her. The entire time, you basically see her leaning over her arm as she looks at you, and the entire night, her smile slowly dips upward and upwards and upwards. She, of course, eventually does compliment how honest you are, and also points out how adorable you are at the same time. I'm going to go to the shop. Well, you can fucking wait a goddamn second. Now can you? Well, go over to the side if you want to go to the shop. Custodia, go ahead and ask your question. Am I all healed up or still on drugs? You're not on drugs anymore. You're all healed up. Trench, as you basically continue that date with Zofia, everything seemed fine. You basically go ahead and talk amongst the garden. That you actually see Flamebringer in the back and Perfumer as well. Constantly basically fixing up everything. Their talks go smoothly. The entire atmosphere is absolutely perfect. At one point in the night, she also leans in and she gives you a strong kiss on the cheek, hugging you close and pulling you in, as you guys swing on the swing set. Eventually, at one point, of course, the night does, of course, have to end. As you do go ahead and lead her over to your room. Do you do anything else, Trench? Say goodnight, give her a hug. Okay, that's all you do? Yeah. Me looks at the camera. Not me looking at the camera. Sure, Anon. Trench, you, of course, tell her goodnight and you give her a hug. Of course, she hugs you back too. And, of course, she whispers a specific thing in your ear. That does, of course, make you stand up straight, of all people. Before she leans down and kisses you on the cheek once more before she departs into her room. Of course, as you do that, well, it's not like the other two that are near you can't actually help, but also give their own affections to you as you go ahead and go to bed. You have a good night's sleep, Trench. You have Bless on your first combat, too. We're having a good... Well, I'm not going to say Bless. I'm going to say you get an Inspiration instead. That was a magical night. My friend on GeneCon. Friend team GeneCon. Okay, if you guys are going to close your store, come over to the staircase and we'll send you over. Giuseppe Bologna, well, Giuseppe, you basically dress up from your night, as well as Texas as well. Texas has been staying over your place a lot, and also, it's also worth noting that every single night that you stayed in here, you just can't help yourself now, can you, huh? You really can't just stop yourself, can you, buddy? We don't even need to talk about what happened there. Is this basically Fallout Lovers Embrace effect? Yeah, it's kind of basically like that. Except, Custodios has his more strong. Giuseppe, 10 temporary HP. The afterglow was just absolutely riveting. The afterglow of that night was very riveting. I want to go to a workshop if possible. DM. For some reason I control Chen's Custodian Jinkon's Tinker. Well, don't worry about it. Just don't touch the thing. Oh yeah, of course Texas is going to come with you. Everybody else that is coming along can come along. I cursed my Wi-Fi. Everybody, if you're going to be coming over, please come up, move over your sheets over here, and we'll go ahead and get you started. You know, it's kind of weirdly nostalgic because originally back in Emotional Turbulence, this was a doorway. This is the doorway, and all the way down here was the doorway. All the way down here was the fucking doorway. Man, that fucking midway point was fucking great. Okay. You all decide to join the friend team and go over to Closure Shop, which is probably a good idea, considering the fact that Closure Shop is kind of getting freaky. It's a new day. Give me a second. I'm kind of just changing around the people that are inside here. Okay. You all go over to Closure's store. And you see Closure basically seemingly eating ramen behind the counter. Not a very good morning, well, breakfast, but she's still chowing down like no tomorrow. In the back, you see Lumen and Hashiguma talking amongst the, I guess, shelves. In the back, you see Vigil seemingly eating something. As you approach the counter, she waves and she basically slurps up the food in her mouth. Oh, hello. She basically swallows with a full mouth. So, what y'all want today? Oh, bracelet. Oh, yes. Closure. Giuseppe, Closure immediately runs over to the side. She clicks on something, grabs a piece of paper, she runs into the back. And as she runs into the back, she runs over, and she pretty much walks over. And pretty much pulls out a little bag. And she slides it over to you. There you go. Closure looks over at UQ. Shotgun ammo? You might want to go to a workshop for that. I don't normally typically carry ammo anymore after seeing what happened when someone, let's say Skyfire really isn't allowed to pass fire in here for a reason. And even then, now, that kind of shouldn't happen anymore. Huh. My god. Wow, that was a lot of gunfire. Q-Studio. Lumen jumps like a mile up, but Hashiguma completely doesn't react. She is stone-faced. Like, she's a moya to your fucking hug. She reaches over her arm and casually pulls you in for a hug. Oh, hey there, Q-Studio. Had a good sleep? Lumen looks over and nods. Yeah. You sleep well? I'd imagine you would. Hell yeah, then. Alright, Q, you wait right here. Giuseppe, roll me stealth. Your girlfriend's approaching you from behind. If you intend to hide this from her. Stealth or sleight of hand? guess, walks over to holding a pack of cookies to give her. Closer immediately takes his cookies and smiles proudly. Oh, thank you, Rally. Do you need something else yourself? Oh. And, ooh. Yeah, Rally, you can help if you want. And Closure looks at you, raises an eyebrow. Missiles in stock. Rally is apparently going to be helping hide those. Texas walks over. She doesn't seem to do much. She looks over at Giuseppe, but she doesn't seem to look back at the stuff enough. Trench. Closure looks at that slip of paper and nods. She smiles out brightly as she basically goes ahead and hums to herself. As she basically goes ahead and starts to look around for the 2 remedial mixtures. You see her look around the mixtures. She puts the piece of paper underneath the remedial mixtures and slides them right in front. 2 remedial mixtures. Give me a fucking second. I need to take a look at this thing. That cup ramen. Ah, cup ramen. Okay. Just throw ahead and drop me the one out. Thank you. She immediately swipes the LMD and she goes ahead and points out the cup ramen. There's a big selection. There's spicy, there's shrimp, there's chicken, beef. She's pointing at all of them. She's just looking at you, waiting for you to point at one. Can I interest you in 2, perhaps? You know, you kind of need that more. As a Ryan Labs associate, I know you basically need to eat more. Okay, we're checking this. She takes the chicken and slides across the table, straight into your hand. Does you have hot water for this? Oh, yeah, we do. We have the ramen machine right over here. Vigil actually just used it. Go ahead and use the ramen machine. If you want to go ahead and buy more, if you want to buy more stuff like the eggs or maybe the crab cakes and whatever, just go ahead and buy them. The machine will dispense them. I reset them every day. Don't worry, they're fresh. Trust me, Calcit murdered me last time I missed even one day. So, I'm not doing that twice. Oh, no. The missiles are not actually a Miss Skyfire. I actually commissioned those to get made by stuff. So you actually came to the right place because nobody else necessarily builds missiles. Firewatch comes to me all the damn time. Now, what did I say were the cost of those missiles? Rally, what did I say the cost of those missiles were? If you remember? Because I forget. Gen-Con, eggs or 10 LMD? Okay. Let's see. Vigil looks over at Giuseppe and he waves, smiles and waves as he pretty much shakes the chopsticks around in a waving manner. Oh, Giuseppe. Are you trying to ramen too? Okay. Oh, yes. So you want the missiles for 1,000? Yep, okay. There we go. Alright. How many do you want? In reality, Closure talks me into it. I'm not sure what this is, but I mean, he holds the cup bowl over to you. Admittedly, it does smell nice. It does smell nice. I mean, it doesn't have any Parmigiano, but yes, I'll try it. Long my dishes are completely alien to me, so even if I like my pasta with plenty of Parmigiano, I just have to go ahead and accept the fact that this one's not going to be getting any. I feel like if I were to add some, this would be a complete crime against nature, you know? Oh, this is mediocre. It's only 100 LMD. It's not that good, but I won't deny that I am actually enjoying my meal. Not as much as it probably would be if this was an actual meal, but like I said, I'm not retching or anything. Besides, this is what plenty of salt does to the human body, you know? LMD, taken, Rally, and you get their receipt for the missile. She pretty much smiles and waves over to you. Go ahead and pick it up at the, workshop. They'll ahead and give it to you. You too, my friend. Nicholas then turns and smiles and waves at Texas. Texas, who pretty much gives him a wave as well. Custodio, Yashigumo waves you back and smiles. Oh, you think we're not gonna drink? Oh, come off it, it's Custodio. You know we're gonna get smashed again at some point in the future. That's as much as the liability of we're getting smashed with Chen and Swire getting smashed together. I'm going from completely annoyed to completely lesbian. These two get really lovey-dovey when they're drunk. I mean, they absolutely are, you know, drunk. That's not real, but if it was real, trust me, I would let you know. It's definitely not real. Oh, did you miss that entire part? Basically, Pashigumo is basically saying, yeah, we are going to drink again. We're going to drink again as much as likely as for Chen to get drunk again. And she pretty much comments about how every time Chen and Swire get drunk, they kind of get gay with each other. And you notice that's not true gay, it's just basically them being drunk. My Discord? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, my friend. He goes ahead and waves at you. Training Nemo? She rubs her face and she looks over. Maybe Beanstalk, but I don't know if Beanstalk is here. Who is good for that? Arknights, maybe? Vanilla? Ah. I mean, there's a difference between people I can train and people I can't, because I don't actually know who. Oh. She bites her lip as she thinks. Give me a second. Wait. Someone's at the tip of my tongue. Someone's at the tip of my tongue. It's at the tip of my tongue. It's at the tip of my tongue. Who are they? She goes ahead and starts smacking her cheeks and more or less, at the tip of my tongue. Ah! Someone that's good at training. Has trained plenty of animals. Someone that's good. She goes ahead and looks around. Before her eyes actually kind of somewhat stop. Her eyes look across the side. She's looking all the way over here, by the way. Before she smiles. I think I might have found someone who might be willing to do that. Nope, I don't sell ammunition. Go do the workshop for some of that. Besides, for having Laterano, you sure you want your custom ammunition here? No, I was going to say Beanstalk would probably be my next bet, or Doberman and Whistlash. But I would probably say Doberman, if not Vigil. But you have to remember, Vigil is someone that has these wolf packs, and wolf are kind of, you know. She pauses as she looks over at Giuseppe in Texas. Texas, who's crossing her arms and raising an eyebrow. Go on. No. I sense I made a mistake somewhere. That was wise. Anyways, he might actually know something. That, or you can go to Doberman and Zofia. Oh, Giuseppe? Oh, yes. By the way, you can buy a superior healing motion. And a grenade? Oh, yeah, sure. She goes over and grabs one of each, and she goes and holds over. I just need the money, please. Thank you. And she hands you over the greater healing mixture, superior healing mixture, and a grenade. No need for a grenade? Oh, okay. She goes and throws the grenade onto the shelf. This almost made you flinch the fact how casually she tossed the grenade back. But it does land back in its slot. Which, you're not gonna lie, that almost made you shit your pants. How casually she did that. Texas looks over at Raleigh and Vigil while she's chewing on a Pocky. I actually kind of see what she means. Vigil isn't actually... I mean, when you look at Vigil, you wouldn't actually think that he's a leader, but I've seen how he acts. He truly does actually have much leadership inside of him. Not sure about saying if he can handle animals though, but leadership is something of his strong suit, I won't lie. He definitely thinks for himself, and I think that's a good quality of him. He might be able to help you actually. That's where you can bring him over to Doberman. That's my opinion though. I feel like you might actually understand Nemo more than Doberman and Sophia can. So, if you can convince him, maybe you can get him to train Nemo with them. How much practice to ease, and she's done 100 times before. I can just imagine Jinkon slurping that shit down. Vigil looks over at you in a very amazed look. He's just looking at you. His eating slowly goes down, seeing the fact you do this with chopsticks, and he's doing this with a fork. You can even see him mouthing the words, "What the fuck?" In Italian, of course. Yeah, observant. You can read on lips and everyone's... yeah, he definitely said, "What the fuck?" in, Syracusan. A vigil does look over at you, Rally. Goes, yes? What'd you need, Rally? Chikazo? Chikazo. Ah, Chikazo. Oh, you know, wait, no, never mind. It's trench, never mind. What? Me? He looks over at you incredulously. Looks over at Nemo. He opens his mouth, so you think he's about to actually deny it, though he tilts his head. Looks over at Nemo. The finger is raising in to decline and actually slowly lowers down. No ammo here. There is no ammo here. He looks over at Nemo and goes, I might, actually. He goes ahead and takes another bite of his... He takes a bite of an egg as he slowly looks over at Nemo and you, Rally. The question he has... No, it's a full hard-boiled egg. He's Italian. He doesn't believe it. He's Italian, not Asian. He cooks his shit. He cooks his shit fully. He's Italian. What, you think he's gonna fucking... gonna leave shit raw? And snakes eat eggs. Oh my god. Like, I'm still like, he's got... Vigil, he basically looks at Nemo. He also looks his eye. He basically sees Jinkon basically swallow the entire egg as he basically stops and just stares at it in complete shock. The egg he's gotten his on his is literally pierced through his fork, and he's half bit through. He's just staring at Jinkon do that entire thing. He just shakes his head. He says a couple words in Siracusa as he looks over at Rally. Jesus. Oh my goodness gracious God. So that's what's eating. So that's what's trying to take the doctor. Oh goodness gracious. I mean, hey, yeah. Turns to Texas. Texas looks over at you, Giuseppe, and squints. She squints. She squints at you. Considering the activity you were getting last night. As good as you, huh? Are you? She looks at you and goes, "Something caught your eye." You can see her hand slowly gripping one of their swords. Virgil seems to be stuttering as he basically continues. So we can give it a try. Aren't you all deploying today? He seems to be a bit taken off about that. That is kind of a sight. That was not a small egg too, and she kind of just... He's a little... He's a little thrown off. You can imagine his thoughts right now, considering the fact Jinkon is kind of popular with the doctor right now. I can't fucking take this, dude. Jingon basically said, "Hey, you want to see my gag reflexes, Doctor? Yeah, sure. I don't understand to see how the smallest 2 fucking eggs whole." Doctor fucking rolling. That's it. Sanity check. Damn, 2 powerful that roll 20. Damn, Gawkin, that Supreme Deluxe Pythia Gok Supreme. That's so fucking foul. Damn, dude. Okay, back into character. Jinkon, Virgil's definitely trying to not look at you right now. He's holding his bowl completely away from you. Oh, expedite it? It takes a bit of time, especially the fact that I'm kind of... Well, training animals is kind of something new to me. Though, wolf packs are something we will think about it. I just need to talk to, Miss Vishalash and... Doberman. I want to be able to help Nemo train, but I also want to make sure Nemo actually learns. Nemo isn't like one of you and me. We can't actually get our training from them in a more human way. We have to do it in a more practical way. Meanwhile, Nemo is feeling a little bit hot, so he starts panting loudly, his tongue sticking out as he basically pants and looks up at Vigil. Nemo's mouth closes as he looks at you, with his ears cropped up. He's definitely not hot. He's basically... Oh, he's not hot. He was just exhausting all the heat out of his body. Now he's fully looking at you. He approaches you closely. He stares at you, his tail wagging back and forth slowly. He's looking at you expectantly. It's entirely up to you, Rowdy. This might just take a night, simply. Closure leans over the table as she chuckles. Closure leans over to you, Giuseppe, and she chuckles. You should have seen what I did. You should have seen when I'd had that sale on ostrich eggs. There's nobody else that basically made good use of that. Trust me, I got... Oh, are you kidding me? Hell yeah. I got rich out of that. Sorry I did too. Of course, when Sorry started coming here, she stopped coming here, but hey, I got paid. I got rid of all those eggs. You don't want to see how Gabriel ate those. That was a lot. That was a very different story. She basically just in the demonstration, she pretty much picks up a piece of bread and flattens it down with her hand, a very fast motion. It flattens the bread down completely and actually splatters a little bit, as if demonstrating how Gabrielle eats her food. You know, this also does make me wonder why the doctor points out the fact of how most of us eat differently. She thinks to herself and rolls her eyes. Nah, I can't think of a reason. It's totally not because it totally isn't the fact that you all are different races and animals eat differently. Totally not. No, that would be crazy. Texas looks over at the piece of bread and looks over at Giuseppe in a very questioning manner. I wonder what the Sargon tribes are like at that point. Nemo jumps up on you, Rally, and she's basically, he jumps up at you, basically leans in at you for the food. As you pretty much pull out the jerky, he basically sniffs the jerky before he, like, nips into it and gets down and starts eating it hungrily. Oh, now I miss my dog, you know? Texas follows you. As you all, are you all ready to leave by now, by the way? Q wanted ammo. Okay. Vigil is still trying to eat his food. He's just a little bit, you know, delayed. Something delayed him. Something delayed him as he's also keeping his back away to his back to Jinkon. Two different races. Mammals and reptiles. Definitely two different races. Arrivederci. Vigil screams back. Arrivederci. I got that dog in me. You got that dog in me. Jinkon, you ready to go? You're the only one eat. Are you still eating? Are you going to harass Vigil with your eating prowess? Okay. You all now leave to the workshop. Y'all go leave for the freaky. Oh, this is Jinkon. Oh, weird. That's Jinkon's old token, right? Huh. I'm gonna put you there. Delete you. Delete you. Okay, cool. You all walk back down to the workshop, and you guys eventually reach over to the blast bay doors. As you guys do, before you do that, though, you hear an explosion that happen. Black screen? You should be able to see. You are up here, Breton. Immediately as you walk in, you immediately hear Mayors yelling at Thorns. I told you not to pour that on them! Thorns basically seems to be cleaning off one of the roboters, looking over at Mayor in a more apologetic tone. That was not really part of my plan. Hey, maybe we shouldn't have tried to be putting sugar on the roboters and using them as tables. Oh, you think? They're explosive! Why would you do that? It's like trying to put... it's like putting nitroglycerin on some type of... How do I describe how dumb this was? I'm so mad at you. I can't even think of a good similar situation of what's going on at you. They exploded one of my roboters. Everybody's okay. I'm just annoyed at them. Now I gotta go make a new one. It's like killing a pet, you know? Elysium speaks up in a very mournful tone. Didn't you say that these were actually a more of a this Mayor silences him. That was in the past. Let's not talk about what's in the past. Mayor turns around, looks over. Oh! Hi, Jinkon. Yep, she's all ready to go. Yep, we pretty much managed to reformat everything. Oh my goodness gracious, that Seaborn really fucking tore it apart. There was a lot. Trust me, they ripped off plenty of the steel parts. The most annoying part is the fact that the heavy-duty parts got completely ripped off. Oh, I'm so glad I put that price to you, because it was not nice. But we fixed it all up. Should be all ready for you. Can I buy a vest here? Yeah, Marie is actually selling armor. You see her out of her knight armor, actually, currently in a t-shirt. She's smashing away down on some metal. She turns around, looks over, and first thing she notices Trench is, oh, little brother! She immediately hugs Trench closely and hugs him tightly. Oh, Sophia was telling me how I'm about to have a little brother, and she said it was going to be you. Oh, it's so nice. I've never had a brother before. Oh, I have a brother. She swings you around happily. Oh, I should probably stop doing that. Sorry about that. You guys wanted armor, right? Oh, and no problem about the armor. I just try to make sure that the armor is always good and everything. I heard you guys are going to Laterano, right? You're probably going to need some good armor this time. Let's see. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Now, light, medium, or heavy armor? For a slight discount? Maybe. I can totally give that. Why do you want to return it, huh? This is not up to your standards. No, I'm just pulling your leg. Yeah, if you want to pretty much do this. I think the peak of this session will be revelation that Jinkon swallows eggs. Yeah. Kinesis locks in with a I love how Kinesis, when he's not horny, basically fucking just drops casual fucking facts like this. Fun fact, head game crazy. Need some good armor. Laterano isn't joking. No, you're right. Laterano isn't joking. Cashmere's armor is also pretty important, but let me see if I can make something. Ah, okay. Can you actually... The question is, Giuseppe, can you actually wear heavy armor? It's a very important thing. Well, it's... Why couldn't I? It's just more or less I had to check with someone. I'm sure... I don't think Trench here can actually wear heavy armor. Unless he can. I think Rally over there can't. Not everybody can wear heavy armor. Some of the people are not just simply, you know, used to building it. Wearing it. It took me a little bit to get used to this armor. By the way, this implies basically proficiency bonuses. So and you didn't put down any proficiency bonus. Cool. To your class, you're a fighter, so I'm pretty sure you just are proficient in everything. You need a strength at least 14 to be able to wear heavy armor, and you have 17, so you should be fine. You're a fighter. You can wear all armor, shields, weapons. So if you actually want to get rid of trading your armor, then we can totally do that. The new heavy armor is... Give me just a second. Let's see what this... Ah, okay. Okay, there it is. The heavy armor. It says, as a reaction to a ranged attack, allows user to take half of the ranged attack damage instead. Uncanny Dodge 2.0. Do you want to know how much the cost of this typically is? $10,000. Yeah, it's worth it though. It has 0 dex mod. It is a very 0 dex mod, but as the point of that, it's basically, I believe it sets your AC to 19 or something like that. He's getting heavy armor. And with a medium trade-in, that will basically mean, with the trade-off, that'll be 6,000 left. No, the cup ramen's always been there, by the way. It's always been there. Yeah, you can actually buy ammo in Laterano. Paying for the half the damage from range. You're paying for basically the new armor. It's a heavy armor that locks you in at 19 AC. You can convince Maria to basically make it 20 AC at that point. It's cheaper for me because of your Sancta? Yes, it is. Roll me Persuasion if you want to try to get her to do that. How much would be 25mm for a Sancta? 25mm for a Sancta. Now, what was the normal cost for ammo? I believe it's 20... What was the normal cost for ammo? I keep forgetting this. Do people recognize no Jink on these eggs? All of them do. All of them do. Saria, the funny part is Saria eats the eggs almost the same way. The funniest part about that is Saria eats them almost the same way. Ifrit can't. She tried once, she just can't. Saria just casually just gulps the entire fucking egg down. And crushes it in her throat. It's only freaky for efficiency. I will love him just don't play here later on. It's gonna be a hard challenge to beat. Oh, she puts your hand over her chest. Oh, persuasion. That's nice. I hope I'll be able to make it worth it. She looks at you. She gives you a look and basically puts her head back and forth. I can give you a little bit effort, just a little bit. Let's see. I can go ahead and do this. It's the same thing except 19. It's a 20 AC. You worded it nice. Can I roll perception? Go ahead. Yeah, DM kind of did 20 for HE ammo. Rally, remove a 0 from all that. Yes, even the Doomsday. Okay. 10,000. Alright, I believe I'm going to need 6,000 LMD from you. Actually, I'm not going to say a 0 off. I'm going to say half off. So, 750 for a Doomsday. Actually, I'm going to say half off, yeah. I just realized that me doing Doomsday like that is fucking hilariously overpowered. But yeah, half off. I mean, you can still try to puppy dog eyes. No, of course, no problem. You see Blumishine being able to put her goggles on. She pretty much starts working on your heavy armor. It doesn't take very long until she basically introduces this heavy armor. It's blue. It's very heavy, but you know one thing. She basically immediately takes a gun and shoots at it, and the bullet kind of just drops against it. She shrugs. It's not actually Laterano tech, but it is pretty nice. She goes ahead and tosses you the armor. The armor's really heavy. Maria, she looks over at you, Trench, immediately basically puts her hands over to tech. As a reaction to ranged attacks, you can have it. It's an entire turn, by the way. It's an entire turn of attacks from a source. So basically, someone with rate of fire 4 attacks you, you can use that reaction. You found nothing with your Nat 1 Custodio. No, you did not. And you might want to put that specific part is. And Trench, you hear Maria basically say that. She basically immediately looks over. She looks over and immediately hugs you hard into her. And she pretty much calls her over. Oh my god, my little brother's so cute. Oh, he's so precious. She hugs you tightly into her. I'm completely smiling as she pretty much melts into you. Oh, I'll do anything you want. Please don't die on me. Oh, it's like a little puppy. I don't want to see this get hurt. She just keeps you, like, pinned into her hug. She's not letting you go. You just did the cutest thing ever. She's not letting you go. When Trench turns his head from the hug, gets happy to look through and gives him an attempted thumbs up. Before the starts from me suffocating the hug. Oh, what do you want, little Trench? I'll give it to you. Don't worry, I won't disappoint you one little bit. I refuse to let you go. A little bit of a discount. Just looks over. Oh, I'll take 500 off. 500 off. I can't give too much off, but I'll take 500 off. Okay, you give him that much money. Oh, Thorns. Oh yeah, Custodio. Thorns looks over at Elysium and nods. Elysium nods too as they basically lean in. Give me a second, I need to find this fucking video. It's a video where they basically, all of them, three of them, basically stand up straight and they basically start fidgeting stuff with their hands. He looks over, and Lace looks over and offers a tire baggie full of sugar and nods at you. I need to point something out. There's this video where these like two Asian kids basically nod at each other and start like rolling a quote unquote lettuce at a family dinner, and they basically start lighting the fucking lettuce to smoke it while all their families looking at them fucking weird. That's basically what's going on with Thorns at Elysium right now. The three guys are basically giving Custodio some sugar. They pull out what seems to be several cubes of sugar as they nod at you. Trench, she still isn't looking. Trench, she still isn't letting go, by the way. She finds you too adorable. DM, D&D voice chat. Yeah, just change the other 6 to an 8. I don't know why I did that. I'm assuming you forgot to change the other one. What do you want, Trench? I will get you something. Do you want armor too? Oh, I'll give you something if you need armor. Oh yeah, I found it. Yeah, fucking Into, that's exactly what they're doing to you right now. That's what they're doing right now. They're fucking making this sugar out to be like some type of cocaine or something like that. It's just sugar. They're just fucking doing. They're fucking around with the sugar right now, handing it off to Custodio very casually. They're gonna get their ass kicked by a cow the moment they get found out. By the way, they're so get flashbang by Jinkan eating. Meanwhile, fucking in the right side corner of the room. Incredibly fine. Oh, you are just the fine one. She picks you up off the ground as she keeps on continually hugs you. Alright. Texas shrugs at you. Texas shrugs at you. She looks over at what's going on with Trench. Just Maria being enthralled by adorable things. Can I get some shotgun ammo, please? Oh, Elysium turns over to you very casually as he's holding a complete bag of sugar. Oh, yeah. It's all over here. It's all over there, I mean. Over here is the workshop thing that the doctor makes us go ahead and make specific stuff and whatnot. Right over here, Q. Giuseppe's currently using the machine. Yeah, oh, like I said, bro, they are holding the sugar out to you. Studio, they are literally introducing it to you. They're like, come on, you want to have some sugar, man? They're like shaking it over to you. They're take 3 bags. They go ahead and give you 3 bags. They go ahead and give you 3 bags, so you see them all just fucking chewing on their own. Probably watch different as there's you make me proud, boys. Hey, yo. We gotta stick up for each other, you know? Lumen wanted something the other day, you know? Lumen wanted some of our stash. We, of course, had to share with him, you know? Lumen's a pro, man. Too, yeah, hell yeah. Lumen got some, too. We were wondering if Saleach was actually going to get some, too, but, you know, we think that Saleach probably wouldn't care. Myrtle probably, you know, might snitch, so we can't really trust Myrtle, though, but, you know, Lumen, absolutely. You know, we think the doctor wouldn't mind, too. Oh, it's just that Calcit probably would be the one to murder us, you know? Did you know we had this exact same line with Lumen and the doctor once, right? And then Calcit walked in Truman. Suddenly, everybody has to stop walking around. The only dead giveaway has happened is that Elysium turned around with a mouthful of sugar. Elysium just looks over at him like a fucking with an angry expression. He got thrown out under the bus. Everyone likes sugar. Stop doing drugs in the workshop. By the way, Trench, you are finally released. Custodio pretty much puts you down and pretty much smiles as she rubs your head lovingly. Okay, fine. Drugs? We're not doing drugs. No, are we doing drugs, Torrance? No, not in one bit. No, man, we're not doing drugs at all. That's crazy, right? Mayor basically shakes her head. She looks over at Gene Con. They're the. If you ever wonder why we ever run low on sugar, it's because of those two. Lumen also. If it's not them, it's the 3 motorcycle guys. Fuck, I forgot their names. Braca, I think. Braca and his friends. Yeah, those are also another force of people that take her sugar. Sound like Giuseppe always moves away. Here's her one more hug, and then this gives her hardly move away from the rest of the team. Blimshine almost. She went for another hug. She went in for another hug. Jumping boys, Elysium and Thorns look at each other. I don't think we shouldn't probably do this because, you know, we really shouldn't. Mayor then suddenly speaks up. If you all decide to do that, I will tell Calcit. She rolls her head out and looks over at you. Didn't you upgrade it the other day? No, this is upgraded once, so you upgraded this only once. How much is explosive pistol ammos? Alright, sorry about that. How much explosive pistol ammos? I believe I said the explosive pistol ammo, the HE rounds for pistol ammo was, what did I say? Didn't I say 500? No, not 500. I think I said about the pistols or about 150, I believe. What did I say? Did I say 150, Raleigh? Raleigh seems to have... Raleigh, what were your costs for HE rounds? I should really write this shit down one day. 250 for HE. I'm going to say 100 for HE rounds on pistols. Dude, you may ask why you're stealthing. Okay, buy ahead, buy 13. Giuseppe, can you roll me perception really quick? Actually, no, you don't need to roll me perception. Let me check your passive perception really quick. Just met it. Just met it. Rally, for a 2-round burst on your rifle. Woo! Now that is a huge motherfucking order, bro. For a 2-round burst on your anti-material rifle. That right there is going to be a 25,000 up LMD upgrade. You cannot expect that one to be cheap. You are trying to add a bump fire to your fucking rifle. I'll be back. Oh my god, you actually are fucking going to try it. If you want to go for the normal upgrade, oh, it will cost 1,500. It will reduce the crit range by 1 once more, and it'll also upgrade the damage as well, and add another 2 hit instance. Unless you want the rate of fire. How much for 7 shotgun shells? 7 shotgun shells, I believe, is 75 LMD. For normal ones. Actually, yeah, these shotgun shells are 75 LMD, yes. Or 50. I'm gonna say it's 50. What was the specs? About 7 shotguns. Let's go ahead. And specs for the upgrade, the normal upgrade, or something else. The normal one is basically reduces crit range to an 18, adds a makes it from a +1 to +2 to 2 hits. And it doubles your damage modifier from a 5 to a 10. Also, your crit is also fucked up. It's a... Why is it a 46? There you go. There, fix your crit. Yeah. There you go. Fix your crit. People pay for it? You don't have enough money. You're 10,000 short. $15,000. Definitely not 1,500. 1,500 is around the first costume made for yours. Probably trying to upgrade her a rifle. Let me say 1,200 actually. 12K, yeah. 12K sounds more fair. Yeah, no, I keep fucking it up. Okay, cool. Do you have any guns in stock, like a sidearm for self-defense? Well, there is none actually. Well, there is actually some here you can possibly get. Laterano might have some, though. The guns here are pretty basic, though. Oh yeah, whoever moves is gay. Q is gay. Q moved, therefore Q is gay. Q likes men. Oh, well, fuck you. You're on GM map, so now you can't see anything. Therefore, the next person that moves is gay. Yes, I moved, the doctor gets cucked. By Silver Ash. It's okay, I fixed the issue. I fixed the issue. Don't worry, Jinkon. You will not move ever again. You know, I can't be gay. My wife literally next to me. Texas raises her eyebrows. She looks at you. Wife? I split upside down. I moved. You didn't move 5 feet. Everyone seems to be moved. Suddenly, Elysium falls over. Elysium looks over at Thorns. What the fuck, man? He moves. He's gay. He keeps moving. Elysium looks over and fucking incomplete shot as Thorns continues back to work, so Elysium gets up. Okay, guys, you guys did not move. Elysium sighs, completely annoyed. Well, at least it was fun while it lasted. Are you all ready to leave? You want to have a walk with Texas before you do? Okay. Yeah, be right back. All right. Are you all ready? Trent, you get another hug from behind. It is a deep hug. Oh, be safe, little... Be safe, little brother, okay? Zophia's gonna be super worried about you if you get hurt, so try not to get hurt, alright? Seriously, Auntie loves to just constantly talk. She pauses, and then she pouts. Huh. She's talking about you more than me. She does a very adorable pout. Yeah, you opened up the door. Yeah, Rally, you unlocked that shit. Not something you typically can unlock, but hey, you managed to fucking unlock it, though. Either way, Trench, Blumishine releases you. She waves you off. Alright, everybody. Are you all ready? Hello, everybody. This is Lockpicking Durin, and today you are using a Master Lock 307. These can be unlocked by using a Master Lock 307. Smacks the Master Lock. You are using a home safety. You are using a safety home lock. This can be opened by a milk jug. Fucking tactical military grade milk jug. Where's your jugs? Right, Trench? Okay. Alright, so do you guys go anywhere else? Give me just a second. I apparently forgot to fucking clean up a map before. Okay, who do you all bring? Name the 4 operators that you are going to bring. You can call Executor down. You can call Arturia. You can call Executor, Maxima, and Fiametta. You can bring 4 ops. Why would I say Makima? I literally hate her. Literally hate her. I wanted to talk to Schwartz before I leave. Jesus Christ. We're good. So you guys are not bringing Virtuosa. Interesting. No, I don't like the redhead. No, I do not like the fucking redhead. Fuck that girl. Who the fuck likes Makima? You're supposed to say, claiming I'm supposed to like Makima. Shake my head. Is this Arknights D&D? Yes. I like Makima. Damn, that sucks. FedEx, I don't know. So Federico, Arturia, and Mosti. So basically he's opting to vote out Trench for this operation, and these 3. And who else? I want to also point out the fact Calcet's probably not going to join you. As Calcet, low-key, you need to convince Calcet. Cam, what up? That was listening on Monster and Laterano. Her relationship with Laterano is very shaky. Thankfully, that entire relationship can be fixed with a simple object. A hoodie. What's up, Custodio? Oh, and Giuseppe, you can have your private talk with Texas in a second. What do I roll? Persuasion. Helping him might not actually be such a helpful thing. It might actually helping him might actually raise the DC. Ooh. Studio, you go up to Calcit's room and you personally ask her to join you on the mission. She raises an eyebrow. Studio, you know of all people that you know that I have to be on the Landship to keep things going. Yet, you wish for me to come by. May I ask why? Calcit takes a moment to think about this. As she thinks, if you do ask me along, I hope you know that I will not be able to join you on any more. Right? Hasn't you talked that over with them to let us... What do you mean, Trench? Can you explain that one again, just in case I did forget? Ask on the party, go ahead. Give me a go ahead.
Okay, so guys, I have a question for all of you. Which people do we want to bring to Sami? Because, in my opinion, it's Chonge, Typhoon, and someone else. But I'm not sure if you guys have any ideas. Want to bring Calcid or no?
No, you want the normal Aya. The normal Aya caster is a very good healer, trust me. Goodbye, Adelie. Volcano sheep. Something it's not fair to wake up from this daydream. Alright, party, the entire ball is now in your hands. Now, it seems that one of you guys had an idea of Fiammetta, Executor, Virtuosa, and Mossima. Another idea was basically Mossima, Executor, Virtuosa, and Calcit. The difference being either Fiammetta or Calcit. Do you guys want to bring Calcit to this? And the other one. No, it does not appear that Calcit would be very easy to persuade or even willing to go to another mission if you guys get her to join this one. And no, this is not going to be a moo-moo thing again. Please do note the fact that Mossima being quote-unquote wanted is a funny thing, considering the fact this wanted person has sat down and talked with the Pope several times. And talked to Executor. You know, in fact, it's weird how she's wanted, and yet she doesn't actually appear to be stopped by most of the officials. It appears that she seems to do more work for the officials than actually be hunted down. Despite the fact that in the story, the Executor literally walks past her. Artillery isn't wanted, but she definitely is wanted to come back to Limsa Limosa. Yeah. The German country. They thought, yeah. Where Lucky comes from. That's completely fine. She basically raises her hand. I'm glad you're thinking this through. If you do need me, please know that I can do it. I just cannot split my attention too often. I'll be inside my room if you need me. Of course. She closes the door and you head back. So, you're bringing these four as your operators? You have some really nice support units. Damn, man. Hey, oh my god, this Virtuosa is M9 full potential. This guy's pretty cool. Can I talk to FedEx really quick? Yes, you can, but first... Giuseppe. You are going to go on a... I talked to Schwartz, by the way. Okay. Giuseppe, you are going to go on your talk with Texas, right? Alright, so... Go ahead and feel free to have that talk. Forgive me for not having a map loaded up. I'm going to assume you basically walk a little bit. Texas looks at you, completely confused, as you're raising an eyebrow. Giuseppe, what are you talking about? You act like I'm doing this thing out of force, or I'm expecting reward. I'm not. In fact, that's wrong too. I want to help people, and it's true that you're also trying to do the same thing. And besides, I'm hoping for a peaceful life too.
Sammy?
Yeah?
Oh,
What's up?
okay. No, I was just checking if you were still alive.
Yeah, no worries. Sorry about that. So... She looks over at the present you gift her, and to her surprise, as you open up the box and show her the necklace, she gasps and covers her mouth and looks at it. Is this for me? She goes ahead and takes the necklace, and as she does, she tries to put it around her, though she appears to need some help, some of your help to put it on. Please. Please. It's so beautiful. To think you would spend so much money on this for me. How much did this cost? I appreciate the gift, but I don't want you to die, you know. You get it on. Afterwards, you finally hook it up onto her, around her neck, and she looks at the jewel. She turns to look at you. She cups your cheeks gently with both of her hands, and then she kisses you just on the mouth, lovingly, happily. Good job. You eventually return back with your loving lover. She seems to be glowing with happiness, considering the fact she's looking at the jewelry and holding your hand tightly. Now she just doesn't want to let you go. But, alas, eventually you two have to return. Executor. Giuseppe. What the fuck? Custodio! Your turn. Why do I keep calling you that? How much to charge to upgrade your shotgun? To upgrade that... Well... If I'm being completely honest, Federico. Your studio. It probably would cost... a favor. Bullets cost less here for us. But a difference being... they're going to want a little bit of a favor. You know the way of how Laterano typically is. The people around here are probably going to want some form of discount. And they want some form of price to pay. Yeah, you can hear it. They're talking to each other. Give me a second. What kind of favor? Not me, cousin. If you want them to go up to upgrade your French rifles and upgrade your own weapons, you're going to need to ask them for favors. Do not be surprised that they want, well, some help with this. The difference between you and me is that we're Laterano. Necessarily. There's some favors that only people who are not Laterano can do, as you're aware. Hey, give me two more... Hey guys, unrelated question. Give me two Arknights girls that are really popular. In VC. Penance, thank you. That's one. Typhon, okay, thank you. That works. Thank you. That's all I needed. Of course. Crew Studio. When you actually go ahead and ask them to go for such a low and very important discount on fixing stuff, you know they're going to want to ask you, can you do me a favor? Of course. Don't be afraid. To fix your own shotgun and upgrade her rifle? Very likely. Favor to repair your own weapon, to adjust weapons. Might cost a little bit, but that should be fine. I just hope you're prepared for what's to come. I am very much ready. I hope you are too. Are you prepared? Yes. If you were to believe what Arteria says is true, then you should believe it. Please note that whatever Arteria says is not to me the most damning truth, but appears to me the most likely. But at the same time, Arteria saying that means only one thing. Pick your own route. Your studio. Only you can make the right choice. Understand? Good. Get prepared. We will be departing soon. Okay. Everybody, are you all ready? Let's talk to Schwartz. Go ahead. You forgot I talked to Schwartz. Go ahead, talk to Schwartz. Do you have something planned for Schwartz, or is it something you're waiting for me to respond with? So if I remember your last message said you don't know what to actually say. Schwartz looks at you and tilts your head. Well, please, by all means. I wouldn't mind if you brought back one of the infamous Laterano sweets. Well, maybe gelato. Gelato sounds nice. Is that everything, Q? Okay, cool. Thank you. Cool. Alright. Everyone ready? If you are ready, please gather up right over here. Just like emotional turbulence. Sorry if I sound like if I've been falling asleep. I kind of have been. Waiting tends to do that to a man. Okay, cool. You all begin to move forward towards Laterano. Your steps continue unstopped as each and every single movement you do make proceeds to keep going. You step off the Landship until you basically hit onto the city streets of Laterano. Until you hit the bridge. That bridge is up to the Holy City. As you all are aware, you see Massima immediately put up her hoodie. And Executor turns to pretty much to advise everybody something. If you are infected, please hide the infections. As you know, the Holy City does not allow any sarcasm here whatsoever. If you are infected, hide them. Far ahead of you, you can actually see citizens seemingly looking out overneath the bridge, hanging on the side, talking to each other. They seem to be relaxing. That or coming back from outside. You see none of them are on your side of the bridge, as if none of them really want to hang on that side. Mastima and Fiametta, they look over to Trench and nod. Fiametta gives a more serious answer. Well, of course. I grew up here the entire time. I was raised by my granddad. Oh shit, I got rid of Here's him for that. Mashima chuckles as she continues walking forward. Yeah, don't be too worried about it. All I have to do is say something about the Pope and then they'll just suddenly all fold. It's really that easy. Arturia silently walks by with Executor. The two being quite quiet, despite Fiametta and Mashima not. Nemo's armor does cover it. Fiametta sighs as she basically looks back. My grandpa. You don't even know who my grandpa is, French. I don't think I've ever told you about him. But, he works for the Pope. He's, you'll see. See, Q is in the back. All the way in the back. Don't worry, Q, I'll move your token. Is he nice? He's not mean. I'm more worried what he'll think about you. You enter the shop. You all enter Laterano, the heart of the city. You see plenty of Laterano citizens walking around, minding their own business. You absolutely, Giuseppe, you auto succeed. On perception. This is his home. You can take a quick peek, but I'm pretty sure everybody's covered up by now. No? Studio, this is literally your home. You said, can I roll perception? Also, do I get advantage on perception? I said, you auto-succeed, this is your home. That's exactly what I said. Oh, sorry. Studio. I must be getting sleepy. Either way, you all have the entire city to explore. Well, a portion of the city. Except you're blind. In fact, you're blind in the right eye. You can't... You're 30% deaf out of the left ear and 75% deaf out of the other ear. In fact, I'm blind in my right eye. Oh, go ahead and roll perception. They are eyeing you. It's not normal, that's for sure. But you're in the holy city, so they don't really care that much. As for everybody else, let's see. Trench, you stick along with Arturia and Arturia Executor, Maxima, and Trench. Fiametta, they appear to be sitting pace, waiting for everybody to finish up any business. They do speak to you guys before we all depart, that they will need to see the Pope soon. You might have to stay a day in Laterano. Buy your stuff. Rep? Yes, you can. Wings of Dessert is a restaurant. Not very brightly named, but... Oh, it's not that it's brightly named, it's, sign is clearly blown up, and someone clearly repainted over it a little crudely. Well, that probably would explain why it's kind of bad titled. Someone probably just put that on there really quick. Q, as you've been offered gelato, the Laterano behind there basically somewhat starts to rumble in through the back of the stand. Before they open up, hold out 2 cups of gelato. And they speak up. I'll be 800 LMD. Actually, joking. 400. Yeah, sure. You might see demolition soon. Yep, you staff away to gelato in your back pocket, I suppose. Just for you to reference, gelato's ice cream, right? Interesting. Q, that gelato might go bad soon. As in melt.
Is he?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, I thought you were like falling asleep.
How would... Can I roll the Bajala back person and buy them later instead? Nope. Cannot roll that back. It's too late for that. That is literally ice cream. Same more shops on the street. There is a dessert restaurant. There is, well, the gun store right here, and there seems to be a church here as accessible places. One more later. Okay. Where's the clerk? Holy vey. Gotta go to the restaurant. Alright. Let's see. The clerk is behind the desk. As he sees you, he welcomes you with open arms and basically ushers you in. Seemingly giving you a grand welcome. Doomsday rounds for a shotgun? Wait, hang on. His finger grinds alongside shotgun shells, though he pauses as he hears Rally speak up. As he turns to look over at Custodio, then at Rally. As if the sound of her speaking and wanting ammo was not something he expected. Well, he keeps going after that, considering the fact all it takes for a citizen to keep moving is an executor eyeing them angrily. See. He picks up the Doomsday rounds. Rally, what were the Doomsday round costs for sniper rifles again? Was it 1,500? So 1,500 for that. Mess up on your math? Hope not.
Hey, Sammy.
Hello.
I love you.
Who's you? After this, we're probably gonna end the session because I don't want to fall asleep on you guys again. Original Sonic
Yeah,
Waste Mixer price. The original Doomsday price was halved off. It's anything that's normal is halved off. You guys sync the privilege.
What are the prices though?
Prices for the shotgun. I know I'm waiting for
For
what?
the, I posted it in the chat.
Give me a second.
I think you should go to bed now, Sammy.
Waiting on the cost for the Doomsday round. Okay, there it is. Doomsday, 750. The shotgun equivalent will be 400, I believe. The HE
Alright,
rounds
so
for shotguns are going to probably be around 75.
wait, the HE?
Yeah. Yeah, man, you're in the
For the sniper rifle.
sniper rifle. 125.
Okay, one thing
Unless
about the
you're
sniper rifle.
unless you're Laterano, then half that price. This time, yeah. Sorry, I'm not gonna be able to do much else right now. This is like the second time I did this. I did the price for half off. Then we can talk about this at another point.
Yeah, go to bed right now. It's
Do we
fine.
mind if we end it here for today?
Yeah, Sam, you need to get some sleep, dude.
Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry about that. That RP earlier really just took it out of me.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so we'll just end it here. I need to add music for the shit coming up anyways. Alright, so that is going to be it for tonight. So far, you guys made it RP. Now you're prepared to do this. Remember, your goal is to get blood from a Laterano god, whatever that may mean. As you are well, there's no staircase to heaven, so you're not entirely sure how this is going to work. But you are currently here at the very moment. And that's where we shall end it for today. You guys want to say goodnight to the stream?
Not stream.
You guys can
Good
unmute,
night.
by the
Good
way.
night to the stream.
Why stream?
Night stream.
What the fuck?
Alright, bye stream. I'm muting.
That was
Bye.
that was